Hi, I'm Chris Peacock, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Last time, I took way too long to make my character, and then we started the main journey. The first episode pretty much just consisted of the tutorial. Now we are in the first area of the game. If we look at our map, this is where the ambush happened, where ambush site, where our foster father, Gorion, was murdered. And the perpetrator was actually after us. We fled down here to the bottom of the map. Not that far, but far enough that they didn't find us. That's not where I wanted to go. And now, we will continue.
Yes?
I have the game paused right now. Oh yes.
You're a queer fellow.
Our foster sister, Emowyn, has joined us on our journey. She is a thief. And here's where I'm going to cheat for this playthrough. If my character is with Emowyn, no stealing allowed. If I send Emowyn off on her own, she is free to steal whatever she wants.
I stand ready.
Emowyn will pretty much be an archer this entire game. There is actually an archer class. She is not an archer. But I'm going to have her be an archer in that she's going to be shooting arrows. But not in the official archer class.
With ease.
Archers are OP in the first Baldur's Gate. They are nowhere near as good in the second Baldur's Gate. We were advised that Gorion had a letter on him when he died. So we're going to go up to the ambush site and see what we can find. As you go through a map, you will notice enemies can attack you when you're in the map, so that's why I paused to go in the map. There weren't any enemies here, but there could have been. The battle music will also start, so I won't really ever be surprised. You will notice that as we walked up, the fog of war cleared. So if you're ever confused while you're playing this game about what areas you haven't explored yet, the black areas, that's what you haven't explored yet. There is a button. Is it this one? Yes. This red button here lets you loot everything around you without having to go over and pick it up. It wasn't in the original game. It's a quality of life improvement for this version of the game that I am not going to use because I think it's lazy. Now yes, the Let's Play would go faster if I used it. But not that much faster. Okay. Red items means your character can't use it. Blue items means your character doesn't know what it is. Regular colored items are just normal items. So here's the letter we just got. Emowyn doesn't have any armor on, so I'm going to give her the armor. Now, you'll notice that Emowyn only has a carry capacity of 50 pounds, and that this armor is 15 pounds. So, I'm not going to keep her in that for that long. In pen and paper, a thief wearing leather armor can receive some penalties to their thieving skills. In this game, no. So, it does, if you actually read the description of the armor, just tell you the requirements. Requires 4 strength. She met that requirement. If the armor gave penalties to her stats, it would be listed here. So it wouldn't be a surprise. But it doesn't. But again,
Yes.
in pen and paper, it probably would. Now, the whole reason we came up here, I actually do know what this is, but I'm not going to equip it on anybody because my character doesn't know what it is, and his intelligence isn't that high, but it's high enough to know not to wear things he doesn't know what they are. Right-click on things to read the notes. So, my friend Gorion, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write, but time is short, and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold, and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proved increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take what course they will. We have, perhaps, been a touch too sheltering to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not, in good conscience, let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon, and I scrolled way too far. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travelers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and a party is stronger than an individual in all respects. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what is past, but they are ever thy friends, and will no doubt help however they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this. E. Alright. So, we now know that Gorion was warned by this E
I
fellow
stand ready.
that the people who did the ambush were going to be coming after us.
Not a problem.
And we also know from Gorion that we should seek out Khalid and Jaheira, and that guy told us to do it too. Well, he told Gorion to do it. So, I guess we want to go find Khalid and Jaheira. And they're at the Friendly Arm Inn. If we go to our world map, we can see that we are here, and the Friendly Arm Inn is here. We don't know how to get there, but we know it's in that general direction. At this point, you are free to do whatever you want. You can go do what the game told you to do, or you can just go off anywhere. I thought you were a little higher. I thought that wolf was like right here. Guess what? Our first real encounter of the game. And I'm running. I know. Epic hero. Running. Oh, we met some travelers, and I'm going to pretend that wolf isn't there, and I'm going to talk to them.
Montalon, you are so aggravating! She's disturbing to my demeanor!
Huh. A child wandering the wilderness? Surely you must be none too bright to be traveling these roads. And you look about scuffed, too. A fine pair of troubles all your own. Indeed, I can offer you healing potions if you wish, as a token of goodwill. And I'm going to say I'd be grateful for any assistance. Nothing to fear from these simple potions. And I'll not even hold you in debt, though your conscience knows otherwise. So he just gave us a healing potion. Just like all good people. Okay, now we got the healing potion. Perhaps as payment, you would go with us to Nashkel. It is a troubled area, and we mean to investigate some disturbing rumors surrounding the local mines. Some acquaintances are very concerned about the iron shortage, specifically where to lay blame in the matter. You would be useful, though. I'll not hold you to it. We are to meet the mayor of the town, a man named Baron Gaskill, I believe. Your conscience be your guide. I would join with you, but I must meet someone first. Perhaps you will go with me? We have precious little time, but it's best to travel accompanied. Okay, pausing the game. So these two want to go to Nashkel. If you have too low of charisma and you tell them that you have to go do something else first, they'll just leave. They won't join you. But I had high enough charisma. So what I want to do, steal his armor. Oh yeah, we're in combat. Okay, what I want to do is have everyone attack, have my character run
No
away,
problem.
have
What you
Imoen
want?
kind of run
I'm
away.
gone.
I don't care if these two die.
You spoke at me?
I really don't. Because they are evil. They're evil. And since I can see this character sheet, I'm going to assume that that means my characters can tell that these people are evil and don't care about their...
Yes?
I know, I'm metagaming it. I wasn't supposed to encounter this wolf. Actually, let's try and win this
Hardly worth my
seriously.
time.
Yep. Mommy, I don't feel too good.
Your voice, I could do no other.
All right.
I stand ready.
I'm not gonna let these people die. That would be against my character, wouldn't it? I could not have beaten this wolf. Alright, so what I'm doing right now with Montaron is a mage. No, Czar is a mage. To use mage's spells, there's this little symbol down here when you have the mage highlighted. And you can use any spell that they have. The reason he's not casting it right away is because he's on a cooldown time, because, okay. Let me let the battle music stop here.
Not
Okay.
a problem.
Because in pen and paper, you have to wait till your next turn. So the game has like a kind of like a cooldown time,
Yes,
because that's
it will be
your
done.
next turn. So this is kind of a turn-based game. So there should be... Okay, this guy's going to come talk to us. This guy's dialogue would be completely different if I didn't have Czar and Montaron with me. What I actually normally do is I normally walk back down the path I went up, and then meet this guy, and then go up and meet Czar and Montaron, but I forgot. Keep away, brigands. A hermit needs his peace. Now, normally, if you meet that guy first, he will warn you that there's some shady-looking characters up here. So I should have met that guy first, and then he would have warned me. But I'm just going to say that my characters are perceptive enough to have realized that these people were evil. However, we're still not going to kill them, because even though I momentarily said, let's just let them die, I came to my senses and realized that that would be against my character. Just because he wouldn't trust these two, he still wouldn't just let them get killed. So anyway, what I am going to cheat on is Imoen. I'm just going to pretend is very perceptive. Her thieving abilities make her very perceptive. So he is going to know where all the... Imoen's a girl. She's going to know where all the secret items are in the game. Because I know where all the secret items are in the game. So she's just going to see them. Because she's very perceptive. There's one right here. If you push tab, you can see where there's secret items. I'm not going to be needing to push tab because I know where they are all already. And I think just holding down tab is kind of cheap. But I do know where they are, so I'm just going to pretend Imoen
I care
can
not.
see it because she's
gone.
perceptive. And Imoen's going to come back and say,
stand ready
hey, I found
with
a
ease.
diamond. Okay, that's the last time I try and do Imoen's voice. Could have sworn there was a gibberling right around here, but whatever. We don't need to fight him. We'll come back and explore the rest of this map once we have a real party. Okay, so where we actually want to go is the Friendly Arm Inn. Which we can't because it's grayed out. So from here, we can't go there. At least not yet. So the only place available to us to go is actually this place, which doesn't have a name. So I guess that's where we'll go. If we had left from the... If we leave from
Not a
the...
problem.
Anywhere that you've cleared should be safe from enemies. They don't respawn. They do, enemies will respawn with the right mods. And I think that's it. I don't think on higher levels of difficulty that they'll respawn. Oh, yes. Montaron is a fighter thief. So he's stronger than Emowyn, so I'll put him up above Emowyn. If you go out the south, you can find places to the south that you can reach. If you go out the north, you can find places to the north you can reach. Not from here, because that water's in the way, but just in general on a map. But anyway, we do actually want to go here, so let's go here.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Alright, and so again, I'm not going to read what he already read, so I'll start at the next sentence. It's been nigh unto a 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation since. Traveling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldst pardon my intrusion, may I inquire which pertains to thee? Alright. Again, since I decided that my characters could tell that Zar and Montaron were giving off an evil aura, I'm going to tell that this guy seems to be trustworthy. A fair bit of desperate, actually. Might you know the way to the Friendly Arm Inn? I was told I might find some friends there. That I would. The inn is but a short distance to the north, and its doors are open to all. I have no doubt that thy friends shall be there, waiting with open arms. My sympathies for any hardships the road may have inflicted upon thee, though I am certain everything shall turn out for the best. My, but I have wasted too much of thy time and said too much already. I shall take my leave and wish thee all the best. Okay. Anyone who is at all familiar with the Forgotten Realms setting of Dungeons & Dragons knows exactly who that guy was. And anyone else will find out eventually. Okay. Now, as we've already said, I am going to let Emowyn magically find all the secret items. Not so much because I want all the secret items for my party, but because I want to show you where they are. Oh, I walked right by. Okay, in this rock, there is a secret item. But Emowyn's the one who can see
You're a
it,
queer
so
fellow.
she's the
I'm
one
gone.
who's going to go get it. And it's a magical ring. Normally,
Yes?
when I get
stand
that, I
ready.
just put it right on, but
With ease.
we don't know what it is, so... Okay, these are gibberlings, or might be gibberlings, I don't know. I don't play much pen and paper, so I don't know if I'm saying that right. They are pretty much the easiest enemy in the game. I'm not going to do anything special with them. They're actually diseased ones, which makes them weaker than normal ones. So I'll just let my characters just straight up attack.
Your voice is ambrosia.
I'm not going to let Zar. I'm not going to let Zar attack, though. I'm just going to have him stand back here. I haven't gone to sleep since last time he used his spells, so he doesn't have any spells. So he's not going to get him.
My blade will cut you down to size.
You'll notice Emowyn killed one of them before the melee fighters even got into range. Archers are OP. You'll also notice that this one blew up into a pile of guts. Montaron got a critical hit. Enemies that die badly... I actually want this a little bigger. Enemies that die with like a critical hit
With ease.
blow up. And if you die to a critical hit, you can blow up. If you blow up, you cannot be resurrected. The main character can't be resurrected at all. If he dies, you have to reload the game. The other characters, if they die, you can resurrect them. I am going to apply the rule to Emowyn that if she dies, she's dead forever. Any other character I bring, I can res. We have arrived at the Friendly Arm Inn. In the original game, any special area that you visited would have something like that. Like a little cinematic that plays when you reach that area. In this version, they've removed some of them and left some in. I mean, they've changed all of them. That wasn't the original one for this area, but
not a problem.
Anyway, we've arrived at the Friendly Arm Inn. It's also the middle of the night. Good time to arrive at the inn, actually. We can get a place to stay for the night. However, I am very nervous. My character is not nervous. I am. Because I'm trying to figure out how to successfully do this encounter without knowing, like, without setting up for it. It's been so long since the first time I've played this game that I don't know I don't know how to win this without setting up for it. Okay.
This better be good.
Whatever.
I stand ready. Not a problem.
What need ye dead?
Monteron's getting impatient. He's going to walk a little bit ahead of everyone else.
Master.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's in his personality. Him getting impatient. Okay. Hi, friend. I've not seen you here before today. What brings you to the Friendly Arm? I know. I feel like I'm cheating. Sending him out ahead. Nothing much, really. Just road-worn travelers looking for a place to rest. I see. Pardon my being too forward, but you've the bearing of someone I've been looking for. About your height they were. Same style of dress, or thereabouts, I dare say. You seem to be the spitting image of them. Might you have traveled from Candlekeep by any chance? Okay. My character... I sensed that... Oh, actually, it's Monteron talking to him. That's right. The character that is actually physically interacting is the character talking. So, Monteron. Candlekeep, never heard of it. Now, he's going to act like it was me that said that and I'm lying. But you'll see if I go back up that it's going to say that Monteron's the one who said it. It's just the way the game works. Really, I would beg to differ. You fit the description, so I think it would be safe to assume you are the one I seek. Don't move. I have something for you. And pause. Right. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is the hardest fight in this entire game. If you come to it at this point in the game. This game does not scale with your level. So, the late game stuff will not be any harder or easier depending on the level you are when you get to it. The early game stuff will not be any harder or easier depending on the level you are when you get to it. However, this is open-ish world, so I could come here way later. I'm coming here now. This is when the game wants me to come here, so I'm not like doing this early. This mage is not that high of a level. This mage would not be even remotely difficult for me to defeat if I was even level 2. At level 1, this guy is hard. I'm just going to click the attack button without any strategy other than...
Stop touching me!
Well, you don't have any spells. You might as well go in and attack too. And let's just see what happens. The guards will help us in this fight. I saved right before it. It's on auto attack. I'm not doing anything. Let's see how we do. I feel like a liar. I swear to God, that fight has killed me when I've set up for it. Because he has, I can't show you his page like I can my own characters. He has spells that he can make your entire party panic. Yeah, we're gonna go to bed in a minute. He will cast a spell, I forget the name of it, that will make your entire party just flee in a panic. Just wander all around the map and you can't control them. And he can just pick you off with spells just slowly. It's really annoying to fight him. And I think, let's see what happened. Alright. First, let's show you. Montaron is the one that was answering him. See, it says Montaron. So Montaron didn't lie. He never heard of Candlekeep. Well, maybe he has heard of Candlekeep. I don't know, but I'm assuming he hasn't. He probably has, actually. Candlekeep's pretty famous in the Forgotten Realms. So I attacked. Montaron attacked. Tarnish cast Mirror Image. He was Mirror Image. So all those first attacks missed. Emowyn did 4 damage. Montaron did 7 damage, which made him fail his next spell, whatever that was. Emowyn did 5 damage and he died. I guess usually I just miss a lot more. Alright, well, I'm still saying that was the hardest fight in the game. This is going to be a no-death run.
With ease.
Yep. I just beat the hardest fight in the game. On autopilot.
Friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself. I stand
Okay,
ready.
this guy, I want to get myself ahead so I make sure he talks to me. Not for any real reason. Okay. I can't stand the way the roads are cut off these days. Me uncle's in Baldur's Gate and I can't get there to see him. How come the roads are cut off? Where you been these past few months? The roads are crawling with brigands and bandits after every scrap of iron you got on ye. Surely you must have fled some on your trip here. Lest you came by the west road, that is. Well, for your sake and mine, I hope the roads clear up soon. I'll see you around. Well, I sure ain't going nowheres. Okay. It didn't really matter that my character was the one that talked to him, but I still wanted it to be my character. Just because I'm the party leader. But an NPC that will come up and talk to you will automatically come up and talk to the person closest to them. So let's say that this guy wanted to talk to us. He would automatically walk over to us and talk to Montaron because Montaron is the closest person to him. Anyway, we are looking for certain people. If we push tab, everyone will come up. Commoner, 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 commoner. This is the innkeeper. That's Khalid and Jaheira. I don't want to talk to Khalid and Jaheira yet. Because I could read all their names above them. My characters couldn't. So we're thinking Khalid and Jaheira, they must be two pretty tough looking people. I see this one tough looking guy. He's got armor and a big weapon. That guy looks tough. Let's go talk to him. He might be the person who's going to help us.
It's about time. Bring me another flagon of ale.
I think you've mistaken me for someone else.
Then why do you bother me? Be gone.
Nothing would please me more. Okay, that was clearly not who we were looking for. Moving on. Yes, you will notice that character was fully voice acted. And no one else has been so far. Even characters that have had voice acting didn't have full voice acting. That character was added in the Enhanced Edition. He was not in the original game. We will get more into him later. Now, these people are also wearing armor. So they're clearly adventurers and not local commoners like all these other people. Let's go check them out. I'm actually going to talk to the Jaheira. Well, the girl. We don't know it's Jaheira yet.
How long must we wait here? Things stir to the south as we sit.
Greetings. You look familiar, though it is not your looks. I'm not sure what I expected, but I believe you are Gorian's child. I am Jaheira. This is Khalid. Good to know you. We are old friends of your adopted father. He is not with you? I must assume the worst. He would not permit his only child to wander without his accompaniment. If he has passed, we share your loss. Gorion often said that he worried for your safety, even at the expense of his own. He also wished that Khalid and I would become your guardians, if he should ever meet an untimely end. However, you are much older now, and the choice of your companions should be your own. We could just travel with you until you get settled, help you find your lot in life. It would be a fitting last service to Gorion, though we should first go to Nashkel. Khalid and I look into local concerns, and there are rumors of strange things happening at the mines. No doubt you have heard of the iron shortage. You would do well to help us. It affects everyone, including you. We are to meet the mayor of the town, Baron Gastkill. I'm already going to Nashkel. My current companions wish to visit there as well. That's the truth. Indeed. Interesting. In that case, I think we should definitely travel as one. You can never be too careful about the dangers of the open road, wherever they may spring from. Alright. Normally, in most of my playthroughs, this is where I ditch Montaron and Czar. However, I'm keeping them. And I think Jaheira doesn't have a helmet. I don't care about Montaron. In fact, I'm taking... Imoen is not strong enough to do both of these armors, but I'm going to give her the better armor, and him the worst armor. And I'm going to take these potions away from him. Normally I would ditch them right now, but I'm not gonna. They can keep. I'm not going to let them keep... Oh, not you. I'm not going to let them keep anything they're holding that isn't equipped, but I will let them keep their equipped stuff. Normally, I ditch them right now because they're evil, and I'm not playing evil, but I'm going to keep them for now. They aren't going to be in my party the whole game. Anyway, we're at an inn, which is also a store. A little tip when you're at the store, whatever one of your characters has the highest charisma, put that character on top.
What you want?
Which, in our case, is Imoen.
You're all buffle-headed. Yep.
And let that character go talk to the innkeeper. Oh, yeah. Okay, Khalid has a helmet. Jaheira does not have a helmet. I had an extra helmet that I already handed to Jaheira. Okay. I'm not going to get Jaheira better armor right now. Well, I am, but not. Yeah,
I've
never
done
mind.
had enough of this.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
Iron is the lifeblood of this whole region, and it's sure painful when it gets scarce. So what can I do for you? What do you have to sell? Okay. So, looking at these prices, this battle axe is 7 gold. Done. I'm going to put my character back on
I
top.
feel this is my rightful place. It will be done.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
And this battle axe is still 7. What? Okay, this oil of speed is 250 if I were to sell it.
You're all buffle-headed.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
Huh. I know charisma gets you better prices. Okay, I'm seriously... I know it does. Is that a bug?
Something?
Stop touching me!
I like his lines. Who has the worst charisma? You and Khalid are tied.
I have no equal. You spoke at me?
Okay.
Go suck your blade.
Now I'm interested. I know. charisma affects
My
prices.
inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Huh. I am really confused. Okay, well then I'm going to be the party
This is my
leader,
rightful place.
because I guess it doesn't make any difference.
Dreadful slow business lately.
And I'm going to sell anything I don't need. Okay. Khalid's proficient in long swords. Jahira's proficient in clubs, slings. Mataran and Zar I don't care about. Emowin's already got a weapon. I've already got a weapon. So I'll keep this longsword. I don't need this oil of speed. I'll keep the oils of the potions of healing. This oil of speed is actually very useful. It doubles your movement and attack rates for an hour. It's not a real life hour, but an in-game hour, which is still a pretty decent amount of time. But I don't need that. By the time that becomes useful, I'll have other ways of doing it. So right now it's more useful as 250 coins. Shortbow I don't need, Morningstar I don't need, Dagger I don't need. I can't sell the scroll, and I don't want to sell the belt without knowing what it is. We'll sell the diamond. These two shouldn't have anything. Jahira's potion of invisibility makes you invisible for 12 hours. That's very useful. We're not getting rid of that. And we're gonna keep the potion of healing. All right. My character, there is nothing here that's an upgrade to my character. That is an upgrade to my character. But for $900, it's not enough of an upgrade. You don't have any armor at all. Or you have leather armor. You need something. We can't have you go around with leather armor. However, you're fine for now. Getting a helmet was good enough. Yeah. Okay. So at this point, my character's tired. We'll just go to
My
bed.
inn is open to all who behave themselves.
The different levels of room, the higher the level, the more it'll heal you. But we're not damaged, we're just tired, so we'll just get the cheapest one. And
I care not.
I'm going to have Emowin go off and explore,
I am gone.
while everyone else has
Yes?
a meeting by this table about what our party's plans are.
You're a queer
So while
fellow.
they're having a meeting,
I am gone.
Emowin gets to go exploring. Because she's very interested in things, and she's a very curious person who wants to
I
explore.
am gone.
And she's also a thief. Ooh, it's locked. To use your thieving abilities, it's this little symbol right here, like a sideways 8. I think it's supposed to be like some kind of thieving tool. Emowin's actually not very good yet at all, because she's level 1. And I'm not going to try forever. This stuff will all still be here later. If we come back. Alright. Emowin's really not that good of a thief. We will talk to anyone that has a name. If they're just called nobleman or commoner or whatever, they're not getting talked to. This person has a name. And Emowin's curious. She wants to know what's going on with them.
You cannot get better than the stability stone walls provide.
Have you heard? There's a rogue ogre with a belt fetish to the south of the Friendly Arm Inn. I had to bargain my new girdle of piercing for my life out there. Wasn't even interested in an autographed copy of my book. Hey, if you can get the belt back to me, I'd be mighty grateful. Alright, so we got a side quest. Now, Don't steal things when people can see you. However, see that guy? He's kind of looking at me. He doesn't care about that. However, those are heavy. Well, yeah, I guess they aren't heavy. But those aren't really worth anything. And we don't want to use them. So, I'm not going to take them. That I will take. I'm not going to use it either, but it's actually worth something. That's worth $1. And that's it. Nobody in here. I kind of look at it as Emwyn is less stealing this stuff, as she is just naturally curious. And she's just like, she wants to see what it is. She's... I don't know if any of you read any of the Dragonlance books. Even though Emwyn's a human, I treat her like she's a kinder. I think that's how you say it. If you've read the Dragons of Autumn Twilight, Tass. I play Emwyn like she's Tass. Even if I'm a thief and I'll willingly steal, like if my character was steal, I still play Emwyn like she's Tass. Alright. Okay. We're gonna talk to this guy, even though he's not a named character. What is the meaning of this intrusion? I pay good money for my privacy. By what right do you disturb it? My sincere apologies, sire. It was a simple mistake in room numbers. Be sure it is not repeated. Leave me. Alright, that's not who I thought I was going to. This guy is. And he still doesn't have a name.
I'm gone.
This is one of the few unnamed characters that matters.
No time to chit-chat.
About time you showed. Here, I need these tunics cleaned and pressed by this eve, and be extra careful with the golden pantaloons. It took 15 women and a small boy from Kalamashan 12 days and 4 nights to weave them. So careful on the seams. Well, get going. Sir, yes, sir. Pantaloons pressed and ready by tonight, or breakfast is free, sir. Service with a smile and a snap in your step. That's what we like to see. Now get going. Darn you. This is a family channel. Not a coin for a tip if there's even one tear. Okay, if you have too low of a charisma, you will not get these pants. Because he just won't buy it, that you're the cleaner. If you have 18 or better charisma, he'll give you some extra money as a tip for cleaning the pants.
What you want?
Emwyn does not, but she did have high enough to get the pants. These pants are absolutely useless. They do absolutely nothing in this game.
Yep.
So we're just going to hold on to them for the entirety of the game, and they're going to do nothing. Alright. That character out there can sometimes see you if the angle's right, so be careful. Although Emwyn's not doing very good at picking locks right now. Monteron's actually probably better, and he's also evil, so I could headcanon him doing this better than I can Emwyn. But Emwyn I'm going to have the whole game, and Monteron I'm not. So what'll be my excuse when I don't have him? I usually have better luck than this with Emwyn. Of course, that one didn't have anything and it's not locked. Alright, let's talk to you.
A pleasure it is to meet you.
Hey, I've got a teeny bit of a spider infestation happening in my cellar in Beargost. I was on my way to the gate to get some poison but this would be a lot easier on my legs, to be honest. You'll know the house when you see it. It's right to the west of the Jovial Juggler Inn. Bring back their bodies to prove you've done the job, and I'll give you 100 gold pieces. If you could, please bring my husband's old boots and my old bottle of wine back as well, and I'll throw in something extra. Alright, so we got another side quest to go kill spiders. That's actually 3 separate side quests. It only comes down as 1 on your journal. Yeah, it's only listed as 1 on your journal, but it's 3 separate ones. It's kill the spiders and bring back a body, bring back some wine, bring back some boots. Those are all 3 separate things. You can do just 1 of those. I mean, you have to kill... If you do 1, you have to kill the spiders, but you don't have to bring back the body. You could go kill the spiders and just grab the boots and just bring back the boots and not do anything else. So, we're going to do all 3.
I care not.
But technically speaking...
I'm gone.
If you only do 1, it'll still list you as having completed the quest. Come on, Emowyn, you usually get a couple of these. It's if she had better thieving stats, she would be able to do this no problem. I don't want that stuff. And that's empty. Alright. Mondron probably is a better thief right now, and he's definitely evil, so... Okay, I do want this club. That's gonna be way too heavy for her. Oh my god, she can only carry 3 more pounds. I don't think there's anything else, though. I'm pretty sure this is empty. Oh, it got 4 arrows. Arrows don't weigh anything. Like, literally nothing.
What you want?
Okay. We'll go back and join the rest of the group. I still feel like the hardest encounter in the game. I swear that guy is the hardest encounter in the game.
With ease.
I was so shocked at having beaten him that easily.
Gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party.
Yeah, I know.
before
Hurry up.
venturing
Hurry up.
forth.
Hurry up. I forgot to pick up his stuff. Okay, he had $58, a couple spells, and a scroll. Bounty notice. Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Chris, the foster child of Gorion. Last seen in the area of Candlekeep, this person is to be killed in quick order. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 200 coins of gold. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of law shall join the target in their fate. I love how the bad guy who issued out this assassination acknowledged that they're the bad guys. Anybody who's evil who wants to do this, like, they know it's evil. Anyway, Emowyn, while everyone else was in a meeting, Emowyn kindly bought Jaheira a present. This club. And now Jaheira can equip it instead of this quarterstaff. No one will buy that quarterstaff. So now that Jaheira has a one-handed weapon, Jaheira can afford a shield. Well, not afford, but she can get a shield.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Anyway, I don't want to sell any spells. We will sell this dagger, this battle axe, this warhammer. Emowyn really didn't do a very good job. Okay. And we'll buy Jaheira a shield. Alright. Ooh. Oh, we gave it to Khalid. Okay. We actually are going to give it to Khalid. And Jaheira can have Khalid's shield. Now, Khalid can equip this in his quick items. I'm going to pass this to Jaheira. Have her equip one of them. give the other one to Emmeline. I know Emmeline already has a couple, but she needs them the most. Anyway, now it's time to actually start playing the game for real. I'm going to switch. Okay, party formation. Since I need to get in a place where the party can be in formation. Okay, the party's in formation. There's lots of formations to choose from. I usually stay in the default one. So, the melee fighters should be towards the front. As you get to the thieves should be like in the middle, and wizards should be in the back. So, I want Khalid in second position, because he's the second best fighter on the team after me. Technically, he might be better than me, but in the long run, he'll be second best. Then I want Jaheira, then Montaron, then Emmeline, and then Czar. Now, I clicked outside the game. I didn't even know I could click outside the game. The mouse, look, the mouse stops here. That was weird. I'm going to leave that in. I'm not cutting that out. That was weird. Anyway, let's check out what everyone is. Khalid is a multi-class fighter. No, he's not. That's me. Khalid is a pure fighter, which means he will level up faster than I will, because I'm splitting my experience between fighter and cleric. So he will generally be a higher level fighter than me, which does make him a better fighter than me. However, my cleric abilities will more than make up for it, so I will be the strongest character on the team. Jaheira is a fighter druid multi-class. Druids are kind of like clerics. They don't have the exact same clerical spells, but their spells do still come from the cleric's spellbook. She can heal. Entangle's pretty good. It just traps enemies. We'll look at these two too. Fighter, thief. Emmeline was a pure thief. He's a necromancer, which is a variety of mage. Again, those two are not staying for the whole game. Khalid and Jaheira are. They are permanent party members. Montaron and Czar are if you want them to be.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
With ease.
Alright, so we're a fully equipped party now. We have the maximum amount of characters we're allowed to have. I'm going to end that episode here. Hopefully that was a little bit more exciting. We actually got in some battles. We beat the hardest fight in the entire game. Oh, my mic moved. We beat the hardest fight in the entire game like it was nothing. In fact, it was so much nothing that I didn't even control the characters. I just put the game on autopilot and it did it for me. I mean, most people that play this game regularly probably do not consider that the hardest fight in the entire game. That might just be me. Yeah, I'm going to save over this. I can't believe. I'm kind of annoyed. Seriously. Like, I went into all this about how that's the hardest fight in the game because you're level 1 and, oh, like, you have no idea. Let me walk you through this, actually. The game isn't over. I'm going to start from where that I saved, so anything that I do now isn't going to be carried over. But what I usually do is, okay, I usually don't have these two. So these two just went over here.
But
Nature's servant away as you direct.
I don't have these two. What I normally do is tuck myself here around this corner.
Yep.
Have Emmeline back a little further.
something
Have him back a little further. With spells learned. Have Montaron go up and draw the guy. The guy will start to walk down. I'll have Montaron walk down here so that the guy can be seen by these people. these guards are not these guards. The guard that this guy and wherever the other guard is are usually hovering around here before I do this, so that they're right next to us. And then I let the guy talk to Monteron.
I stand ready.
I have everyone
But we be
attack.
dead.
I have everyone attack the guy. He's right here. Then, no, everyone attack Czar. Cancel that order.
With ease.
Okay. I have everyone attack the guy. Then, I have Czar
Ambrosia.
cast his spell, and hopefully get his spell off before the guy does a mirror image. And then the guy casts his spell that makes everyone panic, and we all fly off into a panic. And my hope is, after we're all off in a panic, the guards usually do not go off in a panic, because they're technically not part of my party, so they weren't targeted. While we're all off in a panic, the guards can kill him before he kills us. And that is normally how that fight goes. Either the guards kill him before he kills us, or I die. And that's with me planning out ahead of time, because I knew he was there. Ugh. You know, I've heard of the LP curse, but that's like the exact opposite. It's, oh, the fight went like nothing because you didn't prepare for it. Hopefully you enjoyed. Oh my god.